Bro, can y'all imagine the sex on this game?
Damn.
I've been so beefy.
What's that about?
Speaking of that person, pig heart successfully transplanted.
Bruh.
Was that not a good lead into it?
Fucked up.
This nigga is horrible.
It
Was
is
this your
what-
first wild card? Actually, this is my last.
We got our token back.
Oh,
It's me.
oh, it's me.
Welcome back.
Hey, I missed you guys.
Missed you,
Yes,
buddy.
sir.
I missed the show, but did really miss you guys.
Oh,
We
yeah.
are here. We are back officially.
Before the last episode, how long was the previous episode from that?
Oh shit.
It had to be like, what, 2 years?
Probably.
It's been 2 years since our last episode.
It was before my son was born. He's going to turn 2 in October.
Our last video. Yeah.
So it had to be. It didn't feel that long. That we were gone for that long, but.
What is this one? Yeah, May 16th, 2024.
4. That's
Ooh,
crazy.
2 years.
Dang, that's crazy, bro.
And we're back on the schedule.
Yeah.
Mhm.
A lot of things have changed since
Kinda.
then.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
A lot.
yeah, GTA we're a lot closer to getting.
Still haven't gotten it.
So you can have sex in it.
You know, LeBron James, as you guys can
Yeah.
see.
Oh, okay.
That's why he's
Well,
wearing the
got
Sixers.
a Philly shirt.
He threw away
Yeah,
the
man.
Lakers shirt now.
Yeah, no, I didn't throw them away. They're vintage.
No, that's gonna be weird hearing you cheer for Philly now.
Yeah. Well, the crazy thing is now I'm much more of a Luka fan.
Yeah.
When I say much more of a Luka fan than I was. So now I plan to wear Philadelphia gear with my Lakers jacket in the
So
fall.
so then who are you gonna cheer for on Christmas?
Oh, for sure, LeBron. Always, yeah. But
We're
I'm
back
going
to
to
going head to head.
Yeah. just like that. We had a run, which I was disappointed to find out that he was leaving because I felt like, okay, this is where they get on pace, right? Like
Yeah.
this last season was their time. Luka got hurt. Austin Reeves was hurt. Yeah. LeBron pushed him through Houston by himself. But bro, what can he do after that?
Yeah.
With the teams that we have now. So anyway, I did want to see them go back, but it's the selling of the team, which is why he left. Yeah, bro, it's really white out there now.
So I don't know. I'm still holding out for 2028.
But Luka,
I mean,
have y'all seen Luka? Have y'all seen Luka like within the last couple weeks?
like his hair got them highlights and everything.
Just
Yeah.
his weight, everything. Dog, LeBron really went over there and changed that. Like, went over there. He went over there with LeBron and like changed everything.
Yeah, him and his family.
Yeah, yo, that's crazy. Do you see what she's asking for? Is it 50 million?
Yeah. Yeah.
50. Somebody put on the comments like, bro, LA ruined Luka's life.
Facts, bro.
$50 million? Who you think you kidnapped? Chelsea Clinton?
Chelsea Carter?
$50 million? Who you think you kidnapped?
It's a lot. How much does Ant have to pay? They just said for him too.
Didn't he have multiple?
Yeah, but it was like the most recent one, I guess.
Bro, that nigga balling out of control.
On and off the court.
That's what they said. Klay Thompson finna have the best year of his life. They not talking about basketball. And they just had some news come out that said like he really, really wanted out of Dallas. Like really wanted.
I mean, he was only there to play with Luka. Because remember, because he was getting offered the stuff for the Lakers, and he turned it down because he wanted to play with Luka, just for Luka to go to the Lakers.
Dumbass man.
Now he in Miami, and they said a big three. Like, boy, they using the term big three a lot.
Yeah, really loose.
They used to these days.
Hey.
Giannis, Bam, and Clay. Either way, I'm excited for the season. How you all feel about the Mavericks?
The Mavericks? You know, it's funny because I was actually just talking to someone about this too. So I think when it comes to the Mavericks, they're going to be like a good, 9-10 seed,
A good 50.
Yeah, like they'll make the playoffs, but There's a lot of competition there, and I don't think Mavericks is come together yet. You know, because Kyrie was hurt all last year. He wasn't there at all, and then Cooper's still pretty fresh. You know,
monster. I'm trying to think who's on y'all's team.
It's a lot of the same people.
We don't know if y'all had Kyrie. Right, we don't know if y'all had Kyrie or not.
So,
Cooper Flag. I just immediately forgot about Cooper Flag. And then y'all have
it's like for everyone that's there, it's a bunch of like mid-range, closer to the basket people. Yeah. The only people who's going to be like outside is Kyrie and Maxey.
If y'all have Kyrie.
Yes. I don't think he'll leave,
Question: did you all see how much James Harden got paid?
No.
Okay. I'm probably gonna say this wrong. James Harden got 3 million. Oh, sorry, 3 years, like 75 million or something, or 92 million.
Man.
Bro,
Man.
James Harden has done nothing but lose. His whole career.
3 year 97.
3 year 97 million,
97.
and they reported that he took a pay cut. What? I'm like, who is paying?
Pay cut for who?
Bro, I know for a fact that's why LeBron didn't go to Cleveland. He's not going over there with James Harden. You're not winning.
Because James Harden, they'll win, for the season and stuff. They'll do really good, and then come playoffs, you won't see them. You won't see them.
When they had a chance to beat Golden State, Game 7, he was in Houston with Chris Paul. Game 7. Chris Paul gets hurt. I think he hurt his groin. Game 7, Golden State, Western Conference Finals. James Harden came out there and scored 2 points the whole game. It was either 2 or 4. I think it was 2 points.
Man, that reminds me of someone
else.
The
whole game, bro.
Game 7, championship, 4 points. Who did that?
James Harden. I think he did that again.
No, it was someone that was going against the Mavericks.
You're not talking about Clay.
No, I'm not talking about Clay. It's someone that played against the Mavericks.
Definitely wasn't LeBron.
No, definitely he got
wasn't
4
LeBron.
points.
No, he never got 4 points.
Game 7.
No. LeBron never scored under 10 points in a game until last year. You may be thinking of he had 4 points in the fourth quarter.
Oh, yeah.
Maybe something like that. Hey, that's the only reason why we won. I'm still grateful for that. I'm grateful for it all.
Okay, but since now we know at least they're probably gonna be all the major moves. The Wolves getting Giannis going to the Heat, LeBron going to Philly. It's a bunch of big moves. Now East West looking a little bit more stacked. Who do you think is gonna go?
Bro, y'all know who it is.
Right, Philadelphia.
Philly. Okay, but let me tell you, wait. But I was extremely surprised they went for Philly. It was the last place I thought he would have gone, unless they moved Embiid. Because I'm like, bro, Embiid last year looked like Vlade Divac this year. Like, he looked horrible, bro. His knees looked like they were hurt. He just looked bad. He looked bad. So, he's looked bad. He hasn't played more than 40 games in a few seasons. I did not expect LeBron to go there. Embiid just looked bad. But apparently, it was just like a Luka thing. Like, he just wasn't happy over there. He wasn't really working out, and now he's supposed to be in better shape.
I thought he was going to go to the Mavericks. And the only reason why I think he was going to go to the Mavericks because no. Well, yeah, that's one reason. But the monkey paw. So I still think this whole Luka situation was a fucking monkey paw wish that you did. Because you always said, dog, imagine LeBron and Luka playing together. Yeah. And we literally have episodes of you saying that like constantly. And then just for it to be where Luka left and went to the Lakers.
I always thought LeBron was coming to Dallas. I always thought that. I'm pretty sure
that was the intention, but that's why I said monkey paw. That finger curled and Luka left.
It was you.
Bro,
he has murder in his eyes.
Monkey paw got how many fingers? 5? I got 4 more. I'm about to wish LeBron 3 more championships. And then another one for some money or something. Speaking of wishing for money, Obsession.
Obsession.
All right. So we saw the movie.
Mm-hmm.
Saw it twice.
Both.
I was gonna say I saw it twice as well.
You saw it twice?
Yes.
All right. It was easy to watch, right? Can we say that much?
Easy to watch?
Yeah,
what do you mean by easy?
Like it
short
was
movie
like
or something?
Yeah, like some movies are hard. Like
oh yeah, you don't want to watch it again.
Yeah,
sort of thing. Yeah.
This is not personal. Venom 3, one of the hardest movies I've ever had. Like it is hard to watch that movie. You know, there are movies where it's just so boring or just so uninteresting to you. It's just hard to sit through the whole thing. Like, oh my gosh. Mm-hmm. But you know, Obsession is like, to me, like easy all the way through. Like it's easy flowing.
I get it. Like I'll give you an example of a game. You know, where it's like The Last of Us. Last of Us, amazing story. You know, good.
You finished the game?
Yeah.
Okay.
But I will not play it again. I cannot sit through the entire thing again. Great story, you know, but I'm not.
I will say it's like
Metal Gear Solid. I know. Yes, I knew this where you were going. That's exactly what I thought about. Yes, amazing.
Them credits were like
the fourth one, right? They're talking about
the fourth one. Oh my god, I would say all of them honestly, but the fourth one was the credits.
Yeah, I think like the credits in with that like last scene like combined. Isn't it like 40 minutes or something like that?
It was rough. We finished at the same time.
I think it's 40 minutes.
You did.
That's crazy. We literally finished it at the same. You think about that. No screen share back then, nothing like that. We finished the game at the same time, like right around the same time.
Each other, like playing
on the phone
together.
Yes.
As a walkthrough.
Bro, and I was on a cord phone with a line. I had the line pulled all the way as far as it could, and I had a box with something was on top of it, and my phone only reached there, was sitting on top of the box with the cord from the thing pulled all the way to where my TV was, which was connected to the router that was in the wall, that was pulled all the way, bro. Everything was pulled all the way, and then you had me laying on the floor talking to this nigga while you playing.
Laying on the floor, your legs kicked up.
That's the only position I could be in to play that game, bro. And it was on a big box.
How did we do that?
TV.
There no Bluetooth? There was Bluetooth on it. Why did we do that?
Yeah, because that was the PS3.
Bluetooth?
Yeah, that came out during the PS3.
What, PS3?
We didn't have a headset yet. Right?
Oh no, you couldn't have a party.
Oh yeah, no party.
Yeah, no party.
Because we were playing. Yeah, that's right.
Oh
yeah. No party.
Oh,
look at us going back. Why didn't we just party up? And why didn't you just send a group chat?
Yeah,
we didn't do that back then.
I had to get on PlayStation Home. She just wanted to chill and talk.
So y'all watched it twice. What made y'all watch it twice?
I pretty much just wanted to have a better understanding of it. So just see, like, am I going to stick with my rating, or is that just because I watched it one time, probably missed a few things, stuff like that. It was pretty much to confirm, like, is this actually how I feel, or is it going to be better or worse?
Yeah. After my first time watching, I texted you.
Right.
I was like, I don't really care for it.
In the middle of it.
You were like, nah, this is, let me watch it again.
Yeah, because you were in the middle when you texted me.
Yeah. So let me just watch it again. Then, thankfully, that's when it finally dropped on Peacock.
Yeah, so you saw the whole thing, the real thing. Like, it looked good.
I mean, it looked good. It looked good on my phone too. I was like,
how'd you see it?
Peacock.
Okay. Yeah. All right. Second time around. All right. How do y'all feel?
You go ahead. You go ahead. This one.
Look,
exact same.
So, here's the thing, because I think so. When I text you and when I text the group, I will talk shit about it to get at you.
Yeah.
I'm gonna fuck with you guys.
Trust me, I get it. Even Eric, trust me, I get it.
So that's it. So me saying that it wasn't good. So it's not that it wasn't good. It was decent. It's all right. I think it could have been better. I just don't think it lived up, for me personally, the hype. Like, it was very hyped up. It was like, oh my god, the greatest horror movie this year, blah blah. Like I get it. I understand the psychological horror behind it of what was happening. I just felt like it was overly hyped, and it was cool.
Right.
So it wasn't bad. It was
okay.
And I give it I give it a 3. We're doing a 5 scale.
Yeah.
Oh, 5.
I give it about a 3.
Yeah.
Okay, that's good.
That's pretty much same exact stance. I pretty much felt the same exact way. I've seen countless horror movies, and I don't feel like this one's for sure not bad. It's not a bad movie, but it's not one of those where it's like, oh, this is a unique movie. It's top of the line and stuff like that. It's you can find a lot of these stuff in other movies too, but it's pretty much in the middle of the pack sort of movie. You know, I know we were messaging, and I gave it a 6. So yeah, I put it down to a 5. Then it makes it a 3. You know, so again, right there, middle of the pack sort of movie.
So I was talking to someone, and I was like, "Listen, I know Carlos. I'm like, I know you. I know you like so well, right? I'm like, there are parts of Carlos that maybe I don't know yet, right? Like he's
whoa.
I didn't think about that because his eyebrows went up. There's probably a lot of parts I don't know. Like, okay, you're a married man, you're a father, right? People change, people evolve. It's like there are things I probably don't know, but I know Carlos, and I'm like, I think if you would have watched, no, I don't even think. I know for a fact, knowing you, I know if you would have watched this movie a day or two after it came out, your opinion would be a little different. But I know the types of things that we naturally oppose. And then the fact that there was so much hype put on this is like will put more of the pressure on the movie as a whole to be something different and significant, right? Because looking at this movie, it does feel that way. Like you can get a lot of these things in other movies. You can see a lot of these different pieces in other movies, right? But it's the movie as a whole is what makes it so outstanding. So I'll just say this really quick. Like it's the moral standpoint that you get from it watching it multiple times. Because okay, you see it from beginning to end. Then when you watch it again, you see some things, right? Okay, you go to the beginning. Oh yeah, his best friend was steering him the wrong way intentionally. Yeah. Because he's with her, right? But then you start paying attention to every single thing his best friend does, the guy. Yeah. Because you know what his motives are. And it's like it's not like a mystery movie. You're like, oh, he was playing it the whole time. Not like that. But it's just the subtle things that feel real about what he's saying. And in at the same time, his friend is also dealing with thinking that this girl, Nikki, is having like a breakdown. Like he's confused because they have something going. He's hating a little bit because his friend looks like he's taking this position. But he's also confused that like they don't seem like they mesh at all, right? So anyway, let me digress. When do you all feel like he turned it? Okay, do you all feel like he was the bad guy in the movie?
The friend?
No, the main guy.
The main guy?
Yeah.
Yes.
So,
like at point?
So I feel like he was the main bad guy when he called the number, because then that's when now he knows. Yeah. You know, for a fact. Back then, you know, but anything before, he doesn't really fully know. Because think of like all the times, you know, in real life. Someone does wishes, you know, shooting star, 1111, a prayer, whatever, you know. And if something happens, like if immediately, whatever it was that you wish for just happens immediately, you're not going to say, oh, it's because of that wish you did. You know, it's just going to be like, oh, what the hell's going on? Whatever it is. So he's in that boat. He doesn't know what the fuck's going on. He's not going to put 2 and 2 like, oh, it's because of the wish I made, you know. He's just going to see like something's wrong, you know. But once he called, he heard the screaming. It's like, but now he knows for a fact it was that his friend is stuck. So then everything he does after that point, that's just him being a shitty person.
Right.
You know, so.
When do you feel like it? You feel the same?
Yeah, right. Because that's where he initially discovered it.
So.
That's another part.
So yeah, it was a few parts, right? This okay. Here's another reason because I've seen it now 3 times. Huh?
It's clashing for me. I don't remember.
Yeah, so I've seen it 3 times now, right? And then the really fun part I feel like the really fun debate on the movie is when does he turn into the bad guy? Because, all right, so to be honest, he had the hint at the very beginning, right? Because she's gone, and then he makes the wish, and then immediately she's outside, just chilling, right? I thought that was really cool. So then she comes up, she's acting crazy. And then she's apologizing about the cat. And then she's like, I'm so sorry for your cat, Bear. First she says her cat. Then she says it's his. And then he looks back at the thing like, what the heck? But I think that's the human part. Because it's like you said, you're not going to really believe it was the wish. It could be because this is so strange it's happening at this time. But all right, so benefit of the doubt. Then he lays with her. and they're sleeping, and she's acting weird. And then when she goes to sleep, he gets up and goes on the internet on his computer, and he's like, "Hey, is the One Wish Willow real?" Which, what I like about it, it reminds me of all of us, right? When we've had an issue, a symptom, or something, a cold, or something that we ain't never seen before, and you look it up, and it's like you like looking through, you like, is this, and then you see like, no, yes, no. You get something else, you're like, oh, thank God, okay, I don't have AIDS. But then, but when he went and looked it up, it was saying, he's like, is it real? It was like, no, yes. It was one yes. It was like, no, yes, no. And then one person said yes, was like, yes, it really works. My mother was ugly. And then I made this wish, and she is, what was the word? It was like, oh, my mother was hideous, and now she's gorgeous. Something like that. That was the yes. Mm-hmm. Everything else was no, right? So he like, it's him trying to convince himself, this cannot be. And she really does love me. And then you also think of the word obsession, to be obsessed with something, right? Imagine just being obsessed with, I don't know, anything you like so much. It never likes you, and then all of a sudden it finally likes you. Like as a human, it's so hard to fight what's wrong. So fast forward. The moment when he knew for sure was when he had spoken to the friend, he spoke to her, and then they went to the restaurant. And they were eating, and then he asked her about her dad, and that's when she stood up and she was like, no. He asked her about her dad, and she was like, I don't want to talk about that. Blah, 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 blah. Let's keep going. He was like, okay. And then they keep talking, and then his friend calls him, and he goes to the side, and his friend's like, bro, I just checked on the dad. He's healthy. Yeah. There's no such thing as this cancer. That's when he knew. Because he had already, like, done the work to, because remember she brought the cat out, and she had the cat on the ground. She pulled the cat out the trash can and had it there as a memorial, right? Which was way off. But he's still convincing himself, which I feel like is human. But then he gets that call, and his friend's like, dog, all of that was a lie. It's no such thing. Her dad is fine. And then he looks over at her, and then he goes back. He asks her about her dad. She gets up and goes crazy, right? She's like, no. And she was like, he's like, okay, sit down. I'm sorry. And she's like, I don't want to talk about that no more. He's like, all right, cool. And then they flip to the scene where they're having sex. Mm-hmm. And she's like out of it, and he not paying attention. That's when he became the villain. Like to me, that's when he was like, whatever. He doesn't know that it's a curse. He doesn't know that it's a demon until he makes that call. That's when he just goes oblivious, right? Like on the deep end. But I feel like that's when he became the bad guy, when he said, you know what? That's fine. I don't care. Let's just keep it between us. Then he has sex with her, and then he goes on. Because he fed him his cat, and then he comes home, and he's like, you can't do that. Like, it's like you obviously know this ain't her now, but I keep thinking, just a human being, you're obsessed with this something for so long, and you finally get the opportunity. You're willing to go through whatever to keep it. You fed me a cat. Okay, let's talk about this. Let's not feed nobody cats no more. Let's not stand up in your own piss and throw up. And you know what I mean? He's willing to go through all that because he was.
I still think he didn't fully know at the restaurant. I still think he still has some of that lingering doubt. Like, it wasn't like 100% certain that he knew. He's still a bad guy during that moment.
What was the lingering part, though?
See, I feel like, and I'm kind of blanking. I can't remember. I've seen it twice and I can't remember.
Because
I swore at some point they pretty much saw that something was wrong with her. Like she was taking like some medicine or drugs or something. I can't remember.
So at the beginning, from the first night, when he went to the store, he was talking to the friend and she was just staring.
Yeah.
Remember, that's when he was like, maybe she was on Molly. He was like, oh.
Yeah, because she took it before.
She took it before.
Yeah.
Then they discussed it, and then she used that as an excuse. Like, yeah, I was on Molly, right? So it's like, oh, okay. Here's another, like, oh, okay, I'm good. It was the drugs.
See, that's what I'm saying. That's why I don't think he was like, yeah, it's starting to get like more and more, but it wasn't like the 100%. Like, probably like right there, you're probably like around like 80%, like, oh shit, it probably is that, you know? But it was not like, it's for sure that.
Well, because it was the drugs maybe at first, right? Yeah. And then over time, things started wearing to where it was like, oh, you're telling me that you've always felt this way. Like she started to push beyond the scope of this happened suddenly and I'm feeling bad because of my dad.
Yeah.
Then she started giving him information like, no, I've always felt this way. So then he started like drawing that transparency, like, so wait, it's not really about your dad. This is before. This is what you're telling me. The dad part is just like, amplifying. But then when he goes to find out that the whole situation on the dad wasn't true at all, right? Then like it wipes every story out. And it's like, wait, so this literally did happen like a sudden, right? Because everybody remembers what it was like before this until I made that wish. That was like the only thing he could hold on to at that point with all the information was her dad. And then when a friend called and was like, bro, that ain't true. That was it. And then he looked at her and then he walked and he approached. And I felt like that was the last good deed he did is like, ask her one more time. And then when she's like, she confirmed like basically it was a lie. I don't want to talk about that. I was like, all right, I'm good. And then that's when but the call thing too, I thought that was crazy as hell. Like to hear her screaming. And then when she was like, she was like, kill me.
Oh,
she was asleep.
Sneaking out.
Yeah.
And he was like, I mean, would it be so bad for you to be with me? What's so bad about that? And then she was like, I was never with you ever. Like I've never been with you. Then, I mean, but by the time he got the phone call, I think that's when he turned into the villain.
Yeah, like because at that point, he already called the number on the back, so he already knew.
And he hung
at that
up.
Point.
That was the big part.
Yeah.
Like to me, like you talking to her, she's screaming. Okay, like try to figure something out. He just hung up, which is the same thing he did at the restaurant. It's like, I'm not hearing it no more. I'm not thinking about it. I'm not gonna save you and just keep this going. And I didn't realize at the end she snapped the willow. I didn't realize that until the second time I saw it. That's why I walked out. I thought the drugs kicked in, and then he just turned like in love and stuff like that.
He was trying to make himself throw up, right?
Yeah.
And he stopped.
Which again, when you go back and look at that, right, you like, this nigga was, bro, he was such a different person from the beginning to now, and he was such a terrible person. Because with all that was going on, his friend got shot in the head, his other friend got her head bashed in, this girl like beating her head with a brick. Out of all of that, this nigga still considered living through it again, tried to make himself throw up. Like,
like he regretted trying to kill himself.
Yeah, like that, man. And then when you think of everything that goes on, the person that got the worst is her. Because now she's alive. I remember talking to Eric. Eric was like, well, I'm glad she got freed at the end. I was like,
nah.
Did she though?
Because it's one of those open-ended endings. Yeah. Because it's
killed
like,
all her friends.
She had 3 bodies in front of her.
And because for all we know, she's gonna get
involved.
arrested.
That's true.
They're gonna pin it all on her. She technically did shoot them and kill the girl. They're not gonna accept like all's possessed from a wish. Yeah. No,
and then
she's getting arrested.
She did everything to dispose of the body and then brought the body back. The girl.
Yeah.
And the one of the craziest parts, bro, when she's talking and then she's crying and she's like, I'm sorry. And then he said something. He's like, I love you. And then she just starts going backwards.
Yeah. Walking backwards?
Dog. She just walked backwards and then goes to that little area and just stands there and just stares at her. I'm like, bro, that. And this nigga still stayed with her, bro. Anyway, I'm glad y'all watched it twice. I appreciate that. I really felt like, had you seen it earlier, you would have felt different. Probably. And I also felt like, had you not heard Gonzo's take on the movie, you would have come about it a little different.
See, for me, and I try to avoid that too, because once I heard, I think it was, maybe it was you or Kels. One of y'all, you said like, oh, I saw Obessison, really good, y'all should watch it.
I think it was Kels.
But I didn't think too much into it because there's always a lot of shows, movies that get thrown around. So I was like, if it comes again, sure. I was at work and my boss told me, he's like, yeah, me and my wife, we just went to go see Obessison. And I was like, I heard that movie before. He didn't tell me anything about it. He just said it's really good. Y'all should go like on a date or something to go see it. So then that's when y'all started having like the actual like conversation about it. I ignored that group chat. I didn't look into it because I told Jessica, I was like, I don't want to watch a trailer. Everyone's saying it's good.
Yeah, I didn't watch any trailers.
I want to go completely blind. I didn't know what it was. Like when y'all told me, I had no idea what the movie was. And that's kind of what I wanted to go into. You know,
Mhm.
I had that small conversation with you about it. You know how everyone was blowing it up like on social media and stuff, but
That's the thing.
because
Though. That's the part. That part is.
but I also told him too. I was like, I'm not gonna listen to any of the stuff because it could be hyped, it could be bad, you know, whichever,
Right.
and I'm not gonna watch anything. I'm going completely
But
blind.
it's the fact that it has so
you
much
know?
traffic that stays in your head. Just like Backrooms, I knew nothing about Backrooms, right? And I didn't watch any commercials, but I knew that there was a lot of traffic behind it. And then eventually I spoke to you and you were like, oh, it's like a kids thing, but like I still didn't know much about it. I didn't read anything, but you still always have it in the back of your mind when there's traffic behind it. Like you can't fight it knowing it, right?
Yeah. But I feel like
not if you know if it's good or not.
That doesn't necessarily make it, you know, where you're more critical on it, you know. At least not for me, because there's some really popular things that I really like. You know, I'm a Nintendo fan. You know, Pokemon, for example. You know, while vice versa, just because something's blowing up doesn't exempt it, you know, from being bad too. You know, there's some bad movies that are just gonna blow up, like that Chinese movie that's blowing up right now. $200 budget, over 5 million now. In
$200 or 200,000?
No, $200. Its budget was $200.
What Chinese movie?
I can't.
Bro, ain't no movie. What they paying for $200? Food?
It was only made by a mom and her son.
It's like is it an animated movie?
It's an animated movie. Yeah, it's just the
Oh,
two of them that made
AI?
it.
Oh, they used AI?
Nah, they didn't even use animation software. They used interior design software. Somehow got that to work with making animation. And they just, you know, they knew someone to put it in a theater. And, you know, so that's why they didn't really spend anything on it. And it just started blowing up. And yeah, it made over 5 million now. But, you know, something like that blew up. That movie's going to be ass. I just know it. You know, I know it's not going to be a good movie.
But see, that's just the natural instinct. So I'm not saying that you're going to create bias.
Yeah.
Solely because you hear that there's like a running and following and traffic behind the movie, but natural instinct, right, is to like have that subconscious while you're watching something. If it's a lot of motion behind it, but the fact that you guys watched it twice, to me, that says a lot, and I definitely respect you all's grading on it, and the grading isn't bad, like a 6. I mean, a 3.
Yeah, we made a 6 out of 10.
Yeah, that's good.
It said it dethroned Obsession as the most profitable movie.
It did.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
It had a $200 budget and has made over $4 million.
Nigga, all they would have had to do was make 200,000. It would have been $200, bro.
Yeah.
Blair Witch.
I mean, if you haven't seen how it looks, definitely look at the picture and you'll just know it's not gonna be good.
Yeah. and then also really quick, just before I get off of it. When I talk about Obsession too, I do put everything into the scale, right? Like the acting on top of it. The acting, how well it flows. There's no point where, like a lot of movies, some movies now, but like definitely like in the late 2000s, early 2000s, late 90s, they have those moments where they feel they have to add, like, we have to add a sentimental moment. We have to add, and a lot of times it's boring, right? Like I think about I don't know if it's No Way Home, whichever Spider-Man that was when Aunt May died.
Yeah.
Like, bro, this part is boring. Like, I understand, like, I have to, but those things make me not want to go watch a movie. Or it's the stuff I skip over. Yeah. With Obsession, it was just like one of those free-flowing songs, right? Like, some of the best songs that you like are only like a minute and 50 seconds or like 2 minutes and 10 seconds. But there's not one part, right, that you could skip over because Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse song, needless to say, Sunflower. Yeah. Like, it just flows from beginning to end. There's just no part where you're like, ooh, I don't really like this hook, I'm gonna go. So like that, I guess is what I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
But that's good. Y'all watched it twice.
I'll watch it again though.
I mean, and I'll tell you, when I watch it again, it's not like there's not anything that you missed. Oh, I didn't notice that shoe was right there, and that meant it's nothing like that. Yeah, it's just like being able to watch it again, knowing what you know, sometimes gives a little different experience. She's thinking this the whole time. Just stuff like that.
You know, a movie does that really good, and it's gonna sound goofy. The Incredibles. The Incredibles does that really, really well. Where it's like, you watch a movie, it's like, okay, this is pretty good. Then you watch it again, and then you start seeing like all these different like details that were in it that was kind of like hinting at so many other things.
Right.
Like the robot was made for Frozone, but they swapped it to Mr. Incredible. That's why I fought him in the volcano. Because it was meant to kill Frozone. So it's like, damn, it's movies like that. It's cool when movies do that. I've always liked that when you could rewatch it and then it doesn't change the movie, but you just get more of it.
What's your rating on that movie?
Man, if it's out of 5, I give it a 4.
Nah, The Incredible. Fucking with you.
Bro, I don't even remember. I know I've seen 1 and 2, but I fell asleep on one of them.
Fucking with you. So you Obsession the 4?
Yeah, I think I give it a 4. Yeah, 4 out of 5.
4, okay.
4, 4.5.
It wasn't a bad movie. You're right. I think it was just hype for me.
Yeah,
it was cool.
Cause we've seen so many movies now. Now when I watch a movie, I think back on like, okay, was there any part that I dreaded? Was there any part that made me roll my eyes and made me like suck my teeth? Was the acting solid? Did the writing, does it make sense? Like when they talk to each other, does it all make sense? Does it all sound real? Yeah, like Black Mirror, bro. That's one of my Black Mirror is one of the greatest shows ever invented on planet Earth. The dialogue on Black Mirror is always solid. There's so many shows I'm not going to spend on it, but I'm just saying how I feel about that. I feel about this. When they show a couple together and they're talking, it sounds good. It sounds real. It doesn't sound like that corny stuff like, oh, you better watch out. Oh, is that my Jack and Honey? I can't believe. Like, the corny, they're trying to build up sentiment. Yeah. They don't do that. That's absent when it comes to good writing. So.
Good writing, but also with the actors too. They have to have good chemistry.
Right. Which old girl? She's in a lot of. She's in X-Men now, right?
Yeah, she's gonna be Rogue. Yeah,
she's gonna be Rogue. Okay, yeah. And I saw her in a Gap commercial. Bro,
apparently she also got offered like 2 other movies, but she turned it down for X-Men. One was a movie with Leonardo DiCaprio. I forgot what it's called.
Really?
Yeah. And then
trying to kiss on her. You didn't know what it is.
It was something 2. So it was a part 2 or something. I just don't remember what it's called.
Shutter Island 2, is it?
Titanic 2.
And then another movie too, but
The Submersible.
Yeah, she turned it down to be with X-Men, which I think is smart because that's like a almost like an investment to be in the Marvel.
You're about to be in like 3-4 movies.
Exactly.
X-Men is the white man at this point, bro. Everybody white. Everybody white. And it seems like, maybe I'm wrong, but it seems like Marvel is saying, bruh, like, regardless of this noise that y'all throwing all this and that, a lot of it is cap. We don't have to put many black people in anything. It's more white people buying than blacks. We're going to make our money no matter if y'all mad or not. And that's what it's seeming like it is. Like, have y'all seen Wonder Man yet?
I actually haven't, but I heard, I think you even said it too, it was like super, super good.
Well, that's the best, that's one of the best Marvel projects I ever seen in my life. Ever. And I mean, out of the best Marvel projects I've seen, maybe I'll give 5. I know second Captain America was amazing to me. Blade, I like Blade. There's a couple Marvel things I think are really good. I mean, Infinity War, I like that. Man, Wonder Man, bro. Outstanding. I mean, amazing.
Just for them to cancel season 2.
Right, and then they cancel Blade. So I'm just saying, in my head, initially I thought like, I think they're gonna do something with that. Like, Black Panther, that was another one. But that I'm favorite. But I think that they're gonna put Wonder Man in something. Like, it just doesn't. It seems too obvious, too out in the open for them.
I feel
to do
like they have to
like
now.
Cancel all these black.
Yeah, because they got called out for that. Because they canceled that. They canceled Blade. They canceled that Armor
Wars. A few
Wars.
other things. Yeah.
Yeah, they canceled that Blackheart. Is that what her name is? Oh, Ironheart.
Yeah, but I heard that show wasn't that good. Did they cancel that? I don't think they canceled it.
Yeah, there was gonna be another one. They canceled it, and then everyone brings up the Captain America stuff. With them bringing back Chris Evans.
Yeah, that's right. Which I when I look at that trailer, I think Chris Evans seems like he's gonna be on the darker side.
On the back, the bad side.
Yeah, because like, why is he back? Why is he? I don't know. To me, but I could be wrong. They better not do my boy Sam Wilson like that, bro. I'll put that on bro. I will throw something at that effing screen.
But did you watch his movies?
His movies?
Yeah, didn't he have 2?
Wilson? No, just one.
Yeah, I swear he had. No, it was a show in the movie.
Yeah, the show.
Did you watch the show in the movie?
I didn't watch the show. I did watch the movie. The movie was like...
I didn't really care for the movie.
Bro, that writing, to me, I compared that movie to Rush Hour 3. You ever seen Rush Hour 3? It was the same exact plot. At the beginning, they had this press conference. We discovered blah, blah, blah. You discovered the what? Because in Rush Hour 3, it was the Shai Shin or something. We discovered the Shai Shin. The Shai Shin. It was just corny. And this Captain America one was corny. They did do a few things, though, that they could always build off of, right? They never gave him the serum. Right?
See, and that's what I like it when how it was more grounded. Like when they was doing the more grounded stuff, it felt good. It almost felt kind of like how the first Captain America movie, even though he is a super soldier, it was more grounded. Right. That's why here
the writing was just so.
Yeah, like I was able to buy it until he started fighting the Red Hulk, and I was like, no.
But I like that though, because okay, it's still superhero at the end of the day, right? Like we can't. How much can we really say like, oh, that ain't realistic? When y'all think about the first Avengers, when they were down in that circle and the Hulk, the camera was spinning, the Hulk was yelling, Thor had his hammer spinning, Captain America had his shield, he's ready, Iron Man got his blazers, and you got effing Black Widow out here with the James Bond PP7. Like, who are you destroying?
I feel like they got called out for that. I definitely called it out. Yeah, because it looks goofy as hell. Just, even like Hawkeye, I could even kind of believe it, Maybe he got somebody in the eye. So
he does have special arrows.
Yeah, but like Black Widow is like, okay, that's a line right there.
But she's there though. You know what I'm saying? That's a staple. So it's just like, all right, well, we got to give him superhero. And then at the end of the day, when you watch how he fought Hulk, it made sense. It made sense what he did. Right, he ran away most of the fight. He used his wings. He used his androids to outsmart him. And then he has the vibranium shield, right? He was hiding behind that shield. When you look at Cap, bro, Cap does stuff like jumps out a window and breaks the fall with the shield. Like everything is behind the shield.
Like on the second movie, he fell from like 50 stories and then landed on the shield.
And landed on the shield, right? So it's like, okay, if we give him a pass, we got to give him a pass, right? So what I think that they can use to build off of that is the fact that Sam Wilson was strong enough to try to defeat the Hulk. He didn't defeat him. He just convinced him, just like Black Widow does. You think about first of all, what the hell has the Hulk done in any of these Avengers movies? Like, what has he conquered? All right, he beat Loki, but it's like Loki was done by the end. Like, they had already held the fight. They were about to infiltrate, right? Hulk just went in and did this. But what the hell has the Hulk done? Have y'all saw Spider-Man? Mm-hmm. He's not going to destroy Spider-Man. He didn't beat Spider-Man. He was just in the way.
He hasn't done anything now to think about it.
Yeah, Bruce Banner has. But the Hulk got his beat by dog walk by Thanos. Mm-hmm. Like Iron Man. He didn't beat Iron Man. He didn't beat Thor. Who else has he fought? I don't know.
Ultron, he just blowing up robots.
Bro,
same thing in the first Avengers, hitting the aliens.
Like
nothing.
The same thing.
The only cool thing is like
Black Widow could do.
The only cool thing he punched the big one. He's like, I'm always angry.
Right. He has these lines. I'm not hating on the Hulk, but I'm just saying, like because no, you're right. That was a big thing. Everybody was like, how's he gonna fight the Red Hulk if he doesn't have the serum? But then it's like, what has the Hulk done? They make him more big, more angry, more veiny. Just more everything, and all he does is get angry, and there's nothing to come from it. So the Red Hulk, I'm interested in seeing if the Red Hulk is going to be on Sam Wilson's team in this new movie.
It could.
Doomsday.
Yeah.
Or maybe Secret Wars or something. Because like, who is his team? He has Falcon. Sam Wilson has Falcon. Who the hell else? It's two other people we know.
I was like, when you look at the trailer and it shows like, oh, this is everyone here. It's like, it just looks like a bunch of just scraps.
Yeah, well,
and then Fantastic Four in the back.
Right, Fantastic Four is separate, right? Yeah, because Reed Richards has his own team. Bucky has his own team. Sam Wilson has his own team. But who the hell? I forget. Oh, is it some of the X-Men?
Yeah, some of the X-Men are supposed to be in here, and then.
But no, is it on his team though? Because they all have like
on his team
groups here that they're leading. No, I think X-Men's by themselves.
Yeah.
Bro, it's Falcon and some more people. He said that's about it. I would like that first Avenger. That'd be dope if he comes in there. From the Captain America movie. You saw it, right, with the Red Hulk?
Yeah.
You know the other black guy that was supposed to be like the first Captain America? The one that they were chasing. He was a sleeper agent.
Oh yeah. Because he was the one that shot up like the meeting that they had, right?
Yeah.
They're talking about that medal.
Oh,
yeah.
Ugh, that movie. Anyway. It was just the writing they gave him, bro. But Sam Wilson's my guy. Captain America is black. Captain America is black.
For now.
Yeah, till we see what they're gonna do with Steve Rogers. No, what who's not white is gonna be Green Lantern. Have you seen it?
I still haven't seen it yet.
No, have you seen it? No,
but I do like the fact that they are, because I know there's the part where he's talking to Sinestro and he's like, "Who is he?" He's like, "He's my replacement." It was like, "Is he your teammate or something like that?" He was like, "No, he's my replacement." I'm like, okay, so it looks like they are like looking to pass the mantle. And then I guess that Green Lantern is different because Hal Jordan is in this one too, right?
Yeah, and then even what's the other one? That Guy Gardner, he's still part of it too. So.
That's Hal Jordan, ain't it?
No.
Guy Gardner plays Hal Jordan?
No, Guy Gardner is the character. Who plays him is what's his name?
No. So I'm saying Guy Gardner is the name of the Green Lantern?
Nathan Fillion?
Yeah, that's who plays Guy Gardner. He's the Green Lantern that's in the Superman movie.
Right. Yeah, but I thought that was Hal Jordan. No, Hal Jordan is the one that's training the black guy. Right?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So, I don't know why I thought Guy Gardner.
So it's more or less like 3
name.
Green Lanterns.
No, right. It's 3, but I don't know why I thought Guy Gardner was his name. I just thought that haircut.
But yeah.
Oh, okay. Guy Gardner, Hal Jordan, and then what's the black Captain America? It's Captain America. The black Green Lantern.
I keep blanking. I'm not good at names.
Stewart.
Yes.
Stewart. Yes. Isaiah Stewart. No. Jason Stewart. Stewart Patrick.
You got it.
John Stewart.
John Stewart. I think that's it.
Yeah, it is.
I'm not confusing it with John Henry.
But
yeah, I think you're right, John.
Stewart. Isaiah Stewart. John Stewart.
Guy Gardner. Hal
Jordan. Yeah. See, DC could do it. They really can compete
is coming out
with Marvel. I won't ignore that one. They could really compete with Marvel, but they need to build that foundation, because that's kind of how Marvel did it. They built the foundation first and then started throwing in, all the random people and stuff like that. So DC just needs to do it. They have yet to do it. Even for this Snyderverse, they still didn't do it. They had the Wonder Woman movie, the Superman movie, and then the Batman vs Superman.
No, that wasn't the Snyderverse.
That is the Snyderverse.
No, the Snyderverse is Justice League. But those other movies were like done with. But
that's like the whole point. That was like their universe right there. That's what I'm trying to say.
But it was a little opposite though, because the Justice League that we saw in the theaters is different from the Justice League Snyderverse. Like the Snyderverse is really
but they were pulling from like that Superman from the movie character and that Wonder Woman.
But they were different people though. Because so you think y'all seen both, right?
Yeah.
You look at like Cyborg in the Justice League we got in the movie theater, and then Snyderverse. Like I know what you're saying. It's the same like characters and actors, but they're really not the same character. Because the Cyborg that was in Justice League in the movies and the Cyborg that we got in Snyderverse were like 2 different people.
Well, regardless, they didn't have. They should have already had the movies, or at least those characters in one of the other movies to go along with them. They still missed the Flash. They still missed Cyborg. On there. Did Aquaman come out?
I think
that
they shouldn't.
I think it did.
They just should not. They're not going to go through the right. They're not going to go through the Snyderverse. They should not try to push them together like that, because the characters by themselves,
they were written
are not good. Yeah, because they were different writers, different actors, right? Because like that Wonder Woman movie that she did, like the second one.
Yeah.
right? She not the same person. Like, I guess the Snyderverse is what was carrying it a different direction. But everything else that they did, besides like the Henry Cavill, because that was Snyder, the Henry Cavill Spider-Man.
Spider-Man, Superman.
Superman, sorry. And then I think also Superman versus Batman was Snyder. I think that was him too. That was like the first Batman movie.
But that's the whole point. Like, they need to, at least if they want to do a universe, build the foundation, not have, your random people. Like, having Supergirl and Clayface, like,
Clayface might be good though.
Well, I'm not saying they're going to be bad, but they're not the foundational characters, to be building up the big universe. Like, you could still have Clayface, but build a foundation first, and then you can start throwing in those people, Right. So this is not necessarily an issue of it being good or bad. It's just, when you think of Justice League, you're not going to think of Supergirl or Clayface. That's the whole point. This is what it's leading to. It's going to lead to the Justice League.
Yeah, I think they just should have put a pause on trying to bring it together because they have so many outstanding individual projects. You think about the Christian Bale Batmans, right? Greatest Batman, well, arguably greatest Batmans of all time. But how well the numbers did, the third and the second one. Mm-hmm. And then you have the Joker, right? Yeah. The Heath Ledger Joker. Joaquin Phoenix Joker.
Just the first one.
Just the first one. Right, just the first one. Arguably just as good as Heath Ledger's Joker, right? Two different characters, but the Joker was such an amazing movie. I'm just saying, like, they have these projects that are so good, like the Penguin. A lot of people like the Penguin. The Penguin is cool. Mm-hmm. I haven't finished it, but they do have these individuals. And then you have the Snyderverse, which was amazing. But then they try to put these together. The first Wonder Woman was good. Not on the level of these other movies I'm talking about, but it was good. The first Aquaman was alright. But they tried to hurry up and do the Marvel thing.
Exactly.
Like, maybe just keep it individual. Even though this would have been a long time coming, but they have times where they find the right director, the right actor, and then they go away from it. The dude that did the Joker, I don't know what was wrong with him on the second one. I know that he was mad about something. And
he completely studios ruined it.
Yeah, he did the second one to be like, it's supposed to be like a middle finger to the studios. Just like
it makes sense for making it into a musical.
The guy that did Hereditary, Ari Aster.
Yeah.
That third movie he did, that movie we talked about on here,
with the spider.
Was dad was a dick or whatever. Yeah. That was like a middle finger. He did that to, like, in spite of something. I'm like, bro, you wasting our time though, nigga. I'm paying money to go see this junk. And both of the movies were long. The singing Joker and then this one.
Yeah. See, it's just the foundation. Because again, Marvel, comparing to Marvel's the best one. If you really think about the first Avengers, there was, not all of them were like huge hits. Because you had Iron Man, Iron Man 2, Thor, Captain America, and then The Incredible Hulk. Yeah, those 5 movies.
Oh, Iron Man 2 was...
Iron Man 2, Thor, even maybe The Incredible Hulk. Those were pretty weak. The first Iron Man and first Captain America were really good. But, again, 5 movies. And then the Avengers.
Hold on. The Incredible Hulk was... Oh, they did say that counts, right? Yeah, they did.
Yeah, because even at the end, Robert Downey Jr.'s in there.
Yeah, that's right. It was a different actor.
Yeah. So, but again, they built the foundation first, then led to it. DC's just trying to, we got to get to it. We got to get that Marvel money.
They're just not, I don't know, who these effing writers are. What was Josh Whedon doing with the Justice League? Why was he in that position, bro?
They could just copy the animated Justice League, and it would be a huge success. It's such a good story, but people just don't count it because it's animated, But
and then the Flash, they got that issue. Which are they recasting the Flash?
They better.
They're recasting everybody. Is now a different universe?
Yeah.
Oh well, yeah. If that even lasts, bro, the Supergirl, I still haven't seen it.
Is Robert Pattinson staying as Batman?
Yeah.
Interesting.
But is he a part of this universe you're trying to build?
No.
No. Oh, okay. So that Batman. Oh, what's that one? Not Batman and Beyond. What's the Batman movie that's supposed to be part of this universe? What was it called?
Batman movie.
There's a Batman movie coming out.
I've
Yeah.
heard of. Are you sure it's this one? You're not talking
yeah.
about the one that was supposed to be
No,
back when.
Batman and the Bold. I think. Yeah, I think that's what it is. Yeah, it's supposed to be the Batman for this universe.
Well, I wonder who they're going to cast for that one. Have they cast anybody?
I don't think so.
It's gonna be a
I don't know.
young, sleek white guy. That's all we know.
Was there ever a situation where Batman was a different race?
Yeah.
There was? Which
Came
one?
out later. Different, like, Earth.
It's always
What was his name?
nigga. They
What
won't even
was
put
he?
that nigga on the same country.
Oh,
They
it
be
was
like,
Lucius Fox's son. His ace
Oh,
Fox.
really?
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
and the niggas got to be on a different planet, even though Lucius Fox is on this planet. That's so crazy. They be like, it was on Earth 99,100 Wakanda.
Like, sure, that's Marvel. Mm-hmm.
So to stick with us,
We'll call ours Wakanda.
to stick with superhero movies, again, you weren't here for the last episode. So what were your opinions on the Spider-Man movie?
I've forgotten, bro, but I did have a lot. So, first of all, Spider-Man movie was okay. It was okay.
Mm-hmm.
It was pretty easy to watch. I've realized that Spider-Man has hit a ceiling. Like Spider-Man will never give me the feeling of like Batman. As far like Christian Bale, like the dialogue, there's not gonna be some heavy grounded dialogue. It's not gonna happen.
Yeah.
They're always going to do like I also see like the recycled jokes that I'm like, okay, this is what they're gonna be. For instance, I feel like in almost every Spider-Man movie I've seen in the last 6 years, they have a scene where Spider-Man is like, and then like he's going crazy and doing all this stuff, and they show somebody in a car that's like not paying attention to anything with some headphones on. Spider-Man slap up against the window, and they're just like,
It's
you know,
usually
and then
Stan
they
Lee.
huh?
It's usually Stan Lee. Yeah,
No.
the character that was doing that. Like for example, the Andrew Garfield, they're fighting in the library. He has the headphones, and Spider-Man and the lizard fighting like in the background and stuff.
But
Yeah.
like for that term, but then in everything else, it's like usually like a girl, it's like a kid always in the car or something on the bus, and then something crazy is going on, and they're just like, and I'm like, it's 2026, we're still doing it. Okay, so this is just what it's gonna be, because I guess it's gonna make people laugh. Just a lot of that. Anyway, I saw a lot of that in the movie. What did I think about the movie? I did not know that Phoenix was like a secret reveal. I had no idea that's like. I was just watching it. I just went to see it. Maybe about a week after it came out, if that long.
Was she supposed to be a secret reveal?
Yeah, nobody knew. Nobody knew who the villain was in Spider-Man. Nobody knew. They knew that Sadie Sink was in it, but nobody knew who she was. They never showed her name.
Maybe I just got too much into the leaks because I was like, I swear everyone knew that it was going to be Jean Grey.
On social media, you probably didn't know.
Okay.
All over social media.
Looking?
Yeah.
I heard it a lot of, because even when I saw it in the theater, everyone was like, oh, like I heard that when they were like Phoenix or Jean Grey, whatever. She was at the park, right? That's when you realized who she was. So, so anyway, if we want to say we've seen this before, but the biggest draw in that, like, DC, I felt like if they try to implement horror, there will be a little horror there. Like Dark Knight, right? There was a theme of horror there with the Joker. Mm-hmm. That was real. Like, and I know I'm bringing up a classic, right? Like a one of one. But just saying, when there's horror implemented there, they really did go and do something different, something unique, and it did give you the vibe that they were looking to hit, I guess. Spider-Man, them looking to be eerie.
Look at the Sam Raimi movies. They have some eerie moments. The Sam Raimi, so like the Tobey Maguire Spider-Man. Like when Dr. Octopus first gets like his like tentacle things, they're in the hospital, starts killing all the doctors. So Sam Raimi did like little eerie moments, I guess you could say, like that. Well, at least in the first and second. The third one still had moments like that too, but Venom's just terrible in that movie, so it never really landed.
The movie, Green Goblin just wasn't even. But here they're eerie, they're different, they're let's be grounded, was an imitation of Fallen, right? The Denzel Washington movie where like the demon passes through people. Which you see that in a lot of movies, like Ghost of Mars. I don't know if y'all seen that. But there are a lot of movies where they show like, there being a viral moment of like a demon or something passing through people. Okay. But that was theirs. That's their climax, you know. And then they did the whole thing with the choreography where they're moving and stuff like that. I thought it was cool. But that was like their highlight of let's do something different. I'll fall on a specific moment when I rolled my eyes and I was like, this Spider-Man is just not going to do it for me. When Spider-Man was doing all kind of things throughout the whole movie, right? But they go to like the traditional 90s comic book moment where Spider-Man is fighting Scorpion or whoever that was, the guy from Breaking Bad, right? And then he gets evil. And I'm like, what is evil Spider-Man really gonna do? Like, how are they gonna make me feel like this dude really did turn evil? He's just gonna go ballistic and rage fight, just like Batman, Robert Pattinson Batman, when he took that adrenaline, and then he just started beating up on old dude, like he broke his face, and then when they show the guy again, he just red and like sore and stuff. But it's like, all right, that's all y'all got for me. So in the Spider-Man, he goes crazy, his eyes turn black. Spider-Man just threw this dude up against 1,000 things, broke all kind of stuff. Here's this one moment where he grabs. Wait. A scene right before that, maybe it was the tank scene, because the tank scene had already happened, right? Yeah, the tank scene where he was trying to stop the tank, ended up being an old lady in there.
Yeah.
Bro, police cars collided and crashed and blew up and everything. Like multiple, right? They're still fighting. They still get to the tank and everything happens. This is all while Spider-Man is swinging. And they're just focused on who they can get out of that tank and what's going on. Move forward. Now you get this moment where 1,000 things happening. Everything's going super fast. Spider-Man slammed the Scorpion dude into an oncoming police car, right?
Yeah.
And all of a sudden, this is where everybody rushes to the policeman that got hit in the car. And even the detective, the main detective comes in and she's like, are you okay? Like just the whole comic book moment, let's stop the world for this police officer so we can tell Spider-Man you're out of control. Like, oh my God, you could have hurt that police officer. Officers just got blown up on a freeway. This nigga got into a car crash where he was fighting the bad guy. Not like he just kicked the car, but he's fighting the bad guy. But now, out of everything that's going on, you guys realize that Spider-Man is out of control because this bad guy got slammed on this one police car that happened to be flying by the way. Where the hell were you even going? Spider-Man is right here fighting this dude up against the wall. Why are you going 80 past Spider-Man? I not to nitpick on that, but I'm saying that was a crucial moment in the movie, right? That was supposed to be the moment, like a reflection where he's like, what am I doing? That's all y'all got for me? Like, that's all y'all have is Spider-Man slamming the bad guy on a random police car passing by. Somebody's hurt in the police car, and we're going to focus on it. We're not focused on this bad guy with this tech suit that's going on. Spider-Man, nothing. We focus on this police officer. And we need to tell Spider-Man, what the hell are you doing? It's time for you to take a break.
He's not evil, he's just unethical. The SGA of Spider-Man.
But that's the scene? Like, that is the scene y'all give me for this movie? So, anyway, sorry, that was a pivotal scene, right? Because that's the scene where he realizes he's going crazy. I didn't like it. It was just so cookie cutter. The fighting, I did enjoy. And last but not least, I gotta say it. At the very end, the most climatic moment of the whole movie is the Punisher shooting Phoenix from 69 1,000 miles away, right? Which I was fine with. I was like, that just shows how cold he. Like that's just the thing about him being so cold.
Yeah.
And Spider-Man jumps in the way of the bullet.
Yeah, I was about to say that's like one of the you could easily just push her or something, a web and pull her or something, but he decided to jump in front instead.
In front of the bullet?
Yeah.
What? I'm like, we talk about writing, right? We got to hold them accountable. That is horrible. That's what y'all get. Let me be less emotional. That's why Spider-Man falls where it does for me. Because I think about, okay, Miles Morales, right? I don't find those moments in the Miles Morales movies. Anybody can break down a movie and find a slight error or, well, this don't make sense because he was wearing these shoes. And then, all right, I get that. I try not to do that because you can do that with a lot of movies. The nitpicking. But I feel when there are vital or pivotal or crucial moments in the movie, that's what a writing should be at its best. And here we go. The whole climax of what's going on. We found out she is. Spider-Man jumped in the way of a bullet like he was effing Batman. Like, bro, you got everything in your power to utilize. That's like playing the game Marvel Rivals. You got 4 different cooldowns, and you like, I'm just gonna slowly run in front of his bullet and stop it. That makes no sense, bro. Spider-Man, spider senses everything. And your thought was you see him jumping through construction sites and like weaving through little holes and rock fly. All this kind of stuff. But your only thought was to jump in the way of that bullet. And that was supposed to be this saves Phoenix now. Now Phoenix is good because she see this guy sacrifice himself. And it came from a bullet of the Punisher. Like, it did it for me, bro. The freaking Hulk, that scene was just a waste to me. Why was
but he did look badass though.
Who?
The Hulk?
He did.
Yeah, he looked badass.
But then what do we see? Right? Like Bucky. When Bucky got that black arm from Wakanda, it was like, that is clean. What the hell did he do with that arm? Not a mother of... He turned to Mr. Potato Head. That arm came off... I've seen Bucky lose his arm, bro, more than anything I've ever seen in like the last 4 movies he's been in. He always loses that arm. He don't do nothing special with that arm. It's just a black arm. That's probably worse than his other arm. He held Rocket with that arm one time. Like that. It's like the Hulk scene, I felt like that was just a filler. He didn't do anything. He broke, bro, there was a part where he smashed the ground, right? Y'all remember that part? Like he slammed on the ground and he broke it all up. Just seconds after that, Spider-Man is pulling Punisher through like a smooth ground. I was like, what? And I was like, maybe I'm missing something. I'm looking at the windows. I'm like, no, he didn't. They're in the same room. Bro, he slammed the ground. Now that type of stuff, I'm not going to hold him to. Because I'm like, that's the type of stuff, the nitpicking. Like, no, I mean, it's 2026. They shouldn't have had that situation. But I'm not going to say the movie's bad because of that. That's just what it is. But that's crazy. He just smashed the ground, bro. Then you see moments later, the Punisher sliding smooth back free, nigga, while he's shooting at the Hulk.
Cool shot,
that same ground.
Yeah.
It was cool.
Yeah, cool shot.
Cool. I like the Punisher. I like the Punisher. That dialogue to me was, okay, I get it. Like, they're supposed to be... I wasn't a big fan. I didn't mind it at all, though. I mean, I wasn't upset when I left. It was cool. The ending, I don't really know what that means. That's Miles Morales on another planet?
No,
is that...
Tobey Maguire on the Fantastic Four ship.
Tobey Maguire on the Fantastic Four ship?
It's kind of up in the air of who it is, but it's supposed to be, for Doomsday and Secret War. It's supposed to be different, like, I guess the multiverse colliding. So it's theorized in a big league that, it's Tobey Maguire, but there's still also that theory that it's Miles as well. So
but it already collided, though, with Tobey Maguire, right? He's already there.
No. So that, were you talking about like the 3 Spider-Mans?
Mm-hmm.
No, they just came in because of, like the magic, Doctor Strange and stuff like that. But this is supposed to be like the full universe, colliding. It's supposed to be, again, it's just all elite, grain of salt and whatnot. The Tobey Maguire's universe is colliding with the X-Men universe.
Oh, okay.
And that's pretty much what that was showing. Pretty much like supposed to be like the aftermath of Tobey Maguire coming back into this universe, being with the Fantastic Four, with some X-Men people in there too.
That's interesting that he's with Fantastic Four. That must be in a comic book.
In the Secret Wars comic, there's 2 Spider-Man still. It's supposed to be Peter and then Miles as well.
Oh, okay.
So,
and I could definitely see Tobey Maguire, Peter Parker being the Peter Parker from Into the Spider-Verse. Like his character as a dad, yeah. I could see him being that. And then in Marvel Rivals, there's where you play with one of the Fantastic Four, or no, it's a Spider-Man. No, there's a MVP like cinematic with Spider-Man where he's on their ship, but he's on their like ship that hovers on the ground. He's on there like in all white with them. I guess he's like a Fantastic Four outfit on, which made me wonder if he was ever in the comics.
So that's what that end credit scene is supposed to allude to, but there's no definitive answer yet for what it is.
Not yet.
Yeah.
So what was your
that's my
rating on it?
Take my rating
5?
Oh, out of 5, it's a 2.
Solid 5?
A 2?
Yeah.
Ooh,
okay. From 1 to 5?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a 2.
Okay. Yeah. So this is a 2. You can just do it real quick. Where does that put it in line with the other Spider-Man movies?
So,
like, what do you think? Which ones are worse and which ones are better than this one?
Yeah, that's a good question. So, Across the Spider-Verse is a 5.
Mm-hmm.
Into the Spider-Verse is a 4 for me.
Okay.
The first Spider-Man, Tobey Maguire. Oh, there's something y'all said about that too. I remember y'all were saying that looking back at it, it's not as good as it was hyped up to be. And that interested me because...
This one?
Yeah. So Omar was the one that initially said it, sorry.
That's right.
But he was talking about the Tobey Maguire. He was like, looking back at the first and the second one, it's not as good as like it's kind of hyped up to be. And I think that comes with, well, first of all, like Lil Omar's the age, right? That's always going to...
He wasn't alive when it came out.
Yeah, he wasn't even alive because it came out in 2002, right?
Yeah.
When was Lil Omar born?
Like,
9? So somewhere on there.
Nah, they had already done all of them by then. All 3. Tobey Maguire.
By the time he was able to even know, like to watch him, like, oh, that's Spider-Man. That's what Andrew Garfield movies were already coming out.
Right. And that's not saying that he doesn't know what he's talking about, but I'm like, it's the type of movie that it was then is not the direction the Spider-Man is going now, But the first and the second Spider-Man, I put the first one in front of the second one. That's more biased though, because of what it... When I saw the first Spider-Man, I'll never forget. I walked out the theater like, I have never seen a movie like that ever in my life. And then when I think about it, and I think we've talked about this, I think Spider-Man 1, the Tobey Maguire, is the first superhero movie ever where it showed him before he was a superhero to the time he became a superhero. I cannot think
the
of
origin
another
story?
Yeah. I can't think of another superhero movie that did that.
Batman.
That.
The first Batman. In the trilogy, the Christopher Nolan ones?
That was after.
No, he was like when Tobey Maguire movie came out.
Yeah, Tobey Maguire came out in 2002.
I thought that Batman movie came out like the same year.
No, that Batman movie came out
the first
like
one?
06?
No way it was that late.
06?
The first one?
Yeah, Batman Begins?
Yeah.
Yeah, like 06.
Oh, shoot.
I saw that with Anthony Polanco and my mom. Yeah, it came out like 06.
But yeah, okay.
Yeah,
05, 06.
05?
05?
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
05. That's the second Spider-Man then that came around that time, right?
The second Spider-Man came out like 04.
04?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then the third was like 07.
Yeah. Sounds about right.
I cannot think of a movie before that, bro, where they were... Yeah, it was the origin before they became a superhero. to the point where
there wasn't even like because superhero movies weren't even really.
Well, they had
like that.
They had Batman.
They had a
already
few like
established.
Batman, Blade,
like
but they weren't like
Black Man. They had 3 like Batman, Blade. You had Superman. Superman had like 5 movies, 4 or 5 movies by then. Superman was in the 70s, all the way to the 80s.
They were already established as.
He was always Superman.
I feel like they just weren't like as like
Dark
mainstream
Man.
as they are now. You know, like now it's like everyone and their mother watches superhero movies.
Right.
You know,
But like
during that time, it wasn't as part of like people will go watch it. You know, they're still like good. You know, like family friendly action movies sort of thing. But they weren't like as mainstream as they are now.
right,
Spawn.
nowhere is
When did Spawn
mainstream.
come out?
Spawn came out in '98.
Didn't that was a movie?
Wait,
right?
did that come out in '98?
Looked like it came out in '94.
Yeah. I guess that Spawn, yeah, because he wasn't Spawn at the beginning of the movie.
Nah.
Yeah, and see, I had probably 97. I probably hadn't even seen Spawn back then. It took me a long time to see Spawn, a long time, and I still haven't seen it from beginning to end.
I think that's the only one I could really think of.
But Spawn is one, yeah. As far as like
the
main superheroes,
yeah, I was about to say Spawn is not like one of those like big names that gonna be selling like Superman, Batman, Spider-Man.
Right. And I'm trying to think of other movies now because Spawn was one where he wasn't Spawn, then he became Spawn.
Yeah. When did No, that was definitely after. I was gonna say Ghost Rider, the Nicolas Cage.
That's about,
Yeah, that was after for sure.
Yeah.
But yeah, so my rating on that movie was 2. What were you gonna say though? You were bringing up something else.
So like just where it placed with the other Spider-Man movies.
Oh yeah, bro. That's so Andrew Garfield is at the bottom.
Oh, for sure.
Andrew Garfield.
I think that is just established from everyone.
Yes.
Those two are gonna be the bottom.
Andrew Garfield. I don't know if we did. Do you have to do 1 and up? Andrew Garfield is in the ones for me. Both movies. Then the Spider-Man. That's the only Spider-Man that I can say like I just did not like. All the other Spider-Mans, they were tolerable. Like the Tom Holland Spider-Man, the first one with the Vulture, it was cool. Mm-hmm. Then the one with Mysterio, I still haven't seen that all the way through.
That was probably the weakest of the Tom Hollands.
Really?
Yeah. At least to me it is.
Because he seems, I'm still to where he's a good guy. Eventually he becomes a bad guy, right? Mysterio.
I'm not spoiling.
Oh.
I can't.
Yeah. Oh, I appreciate that, guys. So yeah, it goes there. Miles Morales is at the top, then Toby. 1 and 2. 3, I still put above Tom Holland. Wow. I mean, not Tom Holland. Andrew Garfield.
Oh yeah.
But
I thought you were saying you put Spider-Man 3 above all the Tom Holland movies. I was like, whoa.
I probably put Spider-Man 3 above. Yeah, maybe the only one I don't. Yeah, I put Spider-Man 3 above the first and the second Tom Holland movie. I haven't seen the second one all the way through, so I don't know if I can really say that. But the third one, as bad as it was, still had the original Green Goblin in it. Mm-hmm. Still had him in it. It still had Toby before he started becoming like evil when he was fighting like Sandman and stuff. Like Toby was still cool. It's when he became Venom. It was just bad, bro.
Venom ruins everything.
Venom, and then old boy taking up his dad's mantle. But the original Green Goblin, he's you know what? You're right when you talk about the eerie things, because the last fight Spider-Man has in the very first movie with Green Goblin, that was like a very eerie vibe. Like they were in what looked like a cemetery.
Beat the F up and everything.
He was beat the hell up, bro. Yeah. And then he actually like kills the Green Goblin. Like it was. And Sam Raimi, he's a horror guy, ain't he?
Yeah.
He Evil Dead, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. And what's the name? VHS.
Yeah.
He was in VHS.
So that's why he has those scenes, So that's why you could definitely put those eerie moments in Spider-Man or any superhero for the most part. Even the Tom Holland one, they definitely tried. I think the only time they got like close to it where it was like eerie, I wouldn't say horror, but just was the third one when he senses something's wrong, but he doesn't know who it is. You know, so it kind of like is panning all
That's
around.
my favorite scene. No.
That's when it's Spider-Man, right?
Hmm?
That's when it's Spider-Man, right? That's the other Spider-Man.
Yeah, that's the one.
Yeah.
That was great. That's the best Spider-Man movie.
It's that one,
Tom
and then
Holland.
on the Homecoming one when Vulture's putting it together. You know, like where they're in the car and he's taking
dance.
Yeah, and he's taking them to the dance. You know, that's
which it was good, but
no,
to me,
that's like the closest
they
get.
fed off of I keep saying Harry Osborn because Harry's the son. Who's
Norman Osborn?
Norman.
Mm-hmm.
When he started putting it together, that's what they
I
fed that
like
scene
that
off
Thanksgiving dinner.
Yes.
Yeah,
which was fire. That he is outstanding. He's outstanding, bro. When he put that stuff together, that was like remind me of when Hank figured it out in Breaking Bad. Like he was, oh man, that was so good. And then when he went up to the room, he was trying to find him, and Spider-Man was like up in the ceiling.
The blood, you know, like it drips.
Yeah. So yeah, that Spider-Man with the 3 Spider-Mans, the best Tom Holland one. The only bad scene in that movie to me was when May died. It was terrible. It was just boring. They just forced it.
Yeah.
Everything else was outstanding. The fact that they did, like, I so many kudos to that movie. The way that Snyder verse did for Justice League, that movie did for Jamie Foxx.
Oh yeah, I definitely.
And the
agree.
Sandman, because the Sandman was in it too, right? Yeah, they fought the Sandman. Like, just completely revitalized them. Changed his color, like they just did it right.
So I feel like Sam Raimi had the Sandman going good. So I found out that there's a ton of deleted scenes from the third Spider-Man movie. All of them are about the Sandman too, for some reason. So he was gonna be more of almost like an emotional character. I mean, you could even tell from like this Spider-Man how he's more, I wouldn't say grounded, but like he more understanding with Peter at first. You know, that's why he doesn't immediately attack him and stuff. But yeah, pretty much with him trying to like sneak around with his daughter, doing a bunch of things to kind of keep feeding back to his family, you know. But they cut all of it. If they would have kept it all in, I feel like it would have made the ending that he has where he has like that heart to heart with Spider-Man, it would have made it even more impactful, you know.
And things like that, you know, I used to always say like, gosh, like just one mistake if they could have just kept it. But you think about all the small things that go into making something bad.
Yeah.
And then you think about all the small things that go into making something right. Like the casting of The Office. Bro, one microscopic grain of a change with those characters, and that show is not the same.
Oh yeah, like making Dwight
Rogan. Oh my freaking gosh, bro. Dwight, Michael, Kevin.
Yeah.
Bro, Kevin wouldn't like the tune. Like, ain't no way that delivery would have been the same. Or like Jim said that. Like, just so many things that just would not have Pam. It wouldn't have been the same. Bro. So the things I try to remember everything that I am grateful for when I think of the things. It's like, why didn't they just, like, why did LeBron choose effing Russell Westbrook to come over to the Lakers? But I think about all the other things.
Yeah. Speaking of a good cast, you know, that's how I feel about the Ninja Turtles. I'm excited for the second one, but like the animated one, that Mutant Mayhem, I feel like that animated one with their cast that they have, since they were all actually like kind of goofing around in the actual studio, it translates perfectly into the movie.
Bro, that whole part where they were like bacon, egg, and cheese, bacon, egg, bro.
Yeah.
I've gone back and watched that on YouTube. Like that, I've gone back and watched the scenes where they show them fight everybody, like when they start going through different, because who they're looking for? They're looking for Superfly. Yeah, they're looking for him. That, the part where they do the little joke, April O'Neil, bro, then the Nardo thing.
Yeah.
All of that is, bro, that movie was amazing. So they're doing the second one, and then what else?
Next year. Oh, there's a lot of movies coming out next year.
But I thought it was something else with Ninja Turtles.
Oh, a live action movie. They didn't say what it is though. It is a live action Ninja Turtle movie.
Okay. And then, do we know anything about The Last Ronin?
The game?
It's a game, right?
Yeah, it's a game.
Do you know anything about it?
Just other than Platinum Games is making it. They've been pretty secretive about it.
Really quick. How long are we, by the way?
Long fucking time.
We gotta do a
Fix it in
separate one.
post.
I want to hear y'all talk about. Oh yeah, that's long. I was even thinking about like, man,
cut it
maybe
in
we
half.
should make these shorter.
I was just cut it in half.
There you go, cut it in half. So I'm like, oh, and another.
no, pretty much like right there, right when we're done
playing.
talking about a session, cut it right there, and then just post this one as like another extra episode because we missed last week. You know, so like, oh, here goes an extra one.
Well, you all should do an episode where y'all talk. If I didn't think about this until right now because we've gone so long, but I want to hear both of you all spiel on Destiny and like the state it's in. Where do y'all think it's going? And
that's the preview for the next episode. It's going to be gaming related. You know, here's talk about Destiny, GTA, and then all the backward stuff going on with the digital physical stuff.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah. That digital physical stuff, bro. You see how much money they made on? It's the lowest on physical.
Don't say any numbers until next week.
Ain't gonna change. It's not good though. Hey, but I do want to know how both of you are. Dang, I keep touching it. I hope this don't cause a lot of interference. I've been like every now and then tapping this. I do want to know how you all feel about this.
You remember the Beyonce video we have? Triple that. That's how I feel.
You got. Well, I want to hear it. I feel like you're more passionate about it than he is, but I want to hear.
Where I'm at. That's all I can say.
Yeah. Nothing we can do to change it.
No, it's not. But just how you feel. Just how you feel. What do you all think is gonna happen? Y'all think it's gonna be a Destiny 3?
Find out next week.
Wait. Do y'all really feel like there may not be a Destiny 3? Like, do y'all really feel like that this could possibly be the end?
No.
I still have hope.
You don't feel that way. You have hopes, but you all think that it's possibly
I do think it's possible, but the thing is, I'll get more into it. I'll just get that answer. It's gonna be possible. It's possible.
All right, do y'all's homework on it. Y'all write y'all's ideas over the week, and then that's what we'll talk about Sunday. That'd be good, bro. That'll be good. Yeah, it needs to be that way anyway. I talk most of the show anyway about these movies. So.
Like you've been gone for so long.
Yeah, you missed the last episode. You were gone for 2 years. I don't know who you are.
2 years is crazy. Well, tune in next time, guys.
Make sure to like, subscribe, share with your friends. You know, don't copyright strike us.
Nah, we don't have anything that. No, we don't have anything.
Is that it? That's all. Anything significant? Yeah, 2 years. First time in 2 years. It's good.
All right.
See you later, skaters.